So the first batch of new patch notes are out, and with them a whole bunch of stuff to go over, so let's get rolling. First on the list is the new tier bonuses. Death Knights, Mages, Druids, Paladins, Rogues, Shamans, and Warriors all seem to have made it out okay, while Warlocks and Hunters got the short end of the stick. Again. The Hunters have bonuses in particular seem to have an extra dose of stupid funneled in, seeing as how most Stubbornston ticks don't go higher than 7 to 800, and the 4-set bonus, while decent if you're Beast Mastery, is a little more than an insult to a Marksman or Survival Hunter, where our pets are a little more than a ticking dot/buff bot that requires constant supervision. And of course, we also have who's getting wrecked in this patch. As expected, Death Knights and Ret Pallies, it's your turn this time around, with Ret getting gutted and Death Knights taking more damage nerfs. Feral Cat Druids also good, they're getting some small nerfs on their attack coefficients, and Hunters are getting messed with again, with traps only being active for 30 seconds after being laid to prevent chain trapping, a PvP nerf, but they have now put traps in schools, which means you can have a fire, snake, and ice trap down at the same time. Shamans are getting a neat little change, and they can now lay 4 totem at once that only eats 1 global cooldown. PvP changes, we now have a new BG called Isle of Conquest. Warsong Gulch is getting a time cap of 20 minutes, and the points required to win Eye of the Storm and Wrath base are being lowered to 1600. Strand of the Ancients is being changed, not who's on attack and who's on defense is now becoming randomized. Other random crap and changes include a replenishment nerf, Masters getting 40% of the Master's resilience and 100% of the Master's spell pen, and several silence abilities now also double as interrupts. Still no news on non-consumable ammo yet though. Oh, and Death Knight Tier 9 makes them look like purple Power Rangers. Hell, all the plate armor looks like it belongs on Power Rangers. The only difference is what classes they go on. And fresh from MMO Champion, they're buffing the professions again, and essentially handing out mounts to anybody who has 5 gold. No, I'm not kidding. Regular mounts now being sold for 5 gold at level 20, and they're getting mail telling them where to go and buy the bloody mount in patch 3.2. What used to be epic mounts are now level 40 mounts that go at full epic speed for a mere 50 gold. Normal flying has received a buff to go at 150% speed instead of 60% flying speed, and is trainable at level 60 for 600 gold. And there's a new heirloom chest that will stack with shoulders and provide a total of 20% additional XP if you're wearing both. Well, I guess these changes will change leveling from being painfully slow and boring to just slow and boring. New Epic Gems, Experience in Battlegrounds, a completed Coliseum, a Thanksgiving holiday event for some reason, a new Raptor mini pets, and Mount If You're Horde also seem to be in the works. Along with that, one of the more questionable changes include 4 different raid ID lockouts for the same raid. Something like if you're doing hard modes, they have their own instance lock as opposed to regular modes. Oh, and I almost forgot, Blizzard's idea of fixing the horrible comps in 2s. Make it so that your 2s rating will no longer affect what gear you can buy. Fun! And finally, we reached the point where if I have to dig up more things on 3.2, I will consider sodomizing myself with the head of a splintery wooden broom. So here are some other things that have come to my attention. For my fellow forum goers that use Internet Exploder, you have probably seen the new pop-up ads on the forums for shit like Sun-Kissed Mountain Dew, Hot Pockets promos, green cards, and other bollocks that we don't care about. Blizzard has now joined the cesspool of other companies and becoming whores. No, not those nice whores you see on the street corners. A corporate whore. The ones that grub for the extra $100 a month from people accidentally clicking on that shit. This is worse than Optimus Prime being a fucking Pepsi truck. Oh, and Michael Jackson and Farrah Fawcett died, being followed by Billy Mays. Michael Jackson, well, if I had to describe him, then you must have lived under a bigger rock than me for the past 20 years. Billy Mays, if I have to say more than OxyClean guy, follow the same instructions for Michael Jackson. Farrah Fawcett, however, was one of Charlie's angels, and for ease of description, was a chick on all the posters in all boys' rooms, where they first learned Cause this is